Remember that. Remember that. God split the sea, made a way. Remember that. Water the wine, dead man rise. Remember that. Jesus on the cross, paid the price. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Through the fire, through the storm. Remember that. Lions den, giant fell. Remember that. He rose again, death lost. Remember that. Hey, hey, hey. No one heard the warning, built that ark on dry land. 40 days of pouring rain, but God held him in his hand. Joseph sold out by his brother's pit, be in prison cell, but drinks from heaven raised him up, saved the nation as well. Elijah caught fire from heaven, Baal's prophets put to shame. Chariot of fire swept him up, you echoing God's name. Baby Moses in a basket drifting on the Nile's flow. God lifted him in Pharaoh's house to lead where others couldn't go. Remember that when the pressure tried to steal your peace, same God who moved back then is fighting for you, never cease. Remember that. Remember that. God split the sea, made a way. Remember that. Water the wine, dead men rise. Remember that. Jesus on the cross, paid the price. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Jesus touched the leper, cleansed what others cast aside. Spoke peace to raging storms, brought calm to the wild tide. Raised the widow's only son, returned them to her embrace. Turned broken lives to testimonies of amazing grace. Said thousands with a boy's lunch, multiplied the few. Showed heaven's overflowing everything he do. Cast out darkness with a word, set captives truly free. Open blinded eyes to see the Savior's majesty. Remember that when your night feels endless and long, the God of miracles is with you singing victory song. Remember that. Remember that. God split the sea, made a way. Remember that. Water the wine, dead man rise. Remember that. Jesus on the cross, paid the price. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Betrayed inside the garden, soldiers came into the night. Scourged and mocked with thorns, yet he walked in perfect light. Carried that heavy cross up Calvary's painful road. Nailed high between two thieves, still praying mercy flowed. Darkness covered midday, the ground began to quake. Temple bell was torn into the weight of God, now wide awake. Laid inside a guarded tomb, sealed tight as stone could be. But on the third day, sunrise, he rose in victory. Death defeated, forever changed, shattered in his name. We rise redeemed in hope, forever changed, forever claimed. Remember that. Remember that. He split the grave, conquered death. Remember that. Resurrection power flowing. Remember that. From the cross to the throne. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. When the world gets heavy, trials come. Remember that. Keep your eyes on Jesus, overcome. Remember that. Yeah. Remember that. The God of every miracle is moving right now. Hold tight, sis. He's not done. Remember